Hello everyone. Again, I'm recording this video for the purpose of faculty development program, in which I have to create a video with some slides in which I have to show whether I'm able to utilize OBS platform or not. So here I have again taken one of the topic from my area, in which now I'm discussing about thyroid gland. So as I have already discussed in my previous lecture, whenever we study any kind of glands, we should keep in mind these points. First one is the position, second one is the size and shape, and third one is the name of the hormones which are secreted from the gland, and after that what function these hormones are performing, and at the last we have to check what happen in case of deficiency of these hormones, and when these hormones are excessively secreted in our body, then which kind of scenario is generated inside our body. So when we talk about the position of thymus gland, then this is the gland which is present inside our body in front of trachea and larynx, and it is bilobed in structure, and these lobes are connected with each other with the help of white fibrous tissue which is known as isthmus. So this thyroid gland is the largest gland of our body, and when we discuss about its volume, then it is around 5 centimeter long, 3 centimeter wide, and 2 centimeter thick. And there are some studies which suggest that the thyroid gland of female is larger in size as compared to male individuals. So now coming on the hormones which are secreted from thymus gland are two main hormones which are secreted from the thyroid gland. First one is thyroxine, which known as tetraiodothyronine, and second one is triiodothyronine. So this difference between the triiodothyronine and thyroxine is only on the basis of their structure. Like in triiodothyronine, three iodine molecule are incorporated, while in case of tetraiodothyronine, four molecule of iodine are incorporated. When we talk about the secretion of these hormones, so tetraiodothyronine, which known as a thyroxine, is secreted more amount as compared to triiodothyronine, while in case of activity, triiodothyronine is more active as compared to thyroxine. So these are the functions which are related to these hormones. As I have already discussed that the major difference between triiodothyronine and tetraiodothyronine is only in their structure and their efficiency, while both are performing similar kind of functions. So these hormones generally regulate the basal metabolic rate, which generally we known as BMR, and increases the intake of oxygen. And when we talk about cellular metabolism, then it enhances the synthesis of proteins, while enhance the degradation of carbohydrate and lipid moiety, and lowers the total body cholesterol level. And sometimes these hormones also known as a growth hormones because it involve in the development of nervous system, brain, and reproductive organs. So as I have already discussed that after functioning we have to keep in mind that are the what are the conditions which occur in our body when hyper secretion and hyposecretion of these hormones occur via gland. So when the hyperthyroidism and hypothyroidism occur in our body, then as I have already discussed that thyroid hormone involved in the BMR. So when hyperthyroidism occur, then BMR is enhances, while in case of hypothyroidism, BMR level is decreased. As I have already discussed, this carbohydrate metabolism is enhanced in presence of these hormones. So When hyperthyroidism occurs, the intake of glucose and gluconeogenesis rate is enhances, while in case of hypothyroidism, the intake of glucose as well as the gluconeogenesis and glucose breakdown also decreases. Similarly, in case of fat metabolism, this hyperthyroidism enhances the beta oxidation, while in case of hypothyroidism, fat metabolism also decreases. Next point is the requirement of vitamins. So as we have already discussed that hypersecretion enhances the BMR. So when the BMR is high, then the requirement of vitamins is also enhances, while in case of hypothyroidism, the requirement of vitamin is also decreases. Similarly, when we discuss about the body weight, then due to the hyperthyroidism BMR, basal metabolic rate is enhances, so the weight of the individual is decreases, while in case of hypothyroidism body weight is enhances. Similarly, with cardiovascular system, the hypothyroidism enhances the blood flow and cardiac output, while hypothyroidism decreases the blood flow as well as cardiac output. In case of respiration, hyperthyroidism enhances the respiration and oxygen intake and demand of oxygen, and even enhances the uptake of oxygen in the body, while in case of hypothyroidism these all processes are downregulated. In case of muscles activity, so the muscle tone is enhanced in case of hyperthyroidism because the because this increases the secretion, enhances the glycolytic activity, so the muscle activity is also enhances, while in case of hypothyroidism muscle activity are downregulated and a delayed type of relaxation occur. When we talk about gastrointestinal tract, then the excess due to the hyperthyroidism excessive secretion of digestive juice occur in gastrointestinal tract, while in case of hypothyroidism this secretion of gastrointestinal juice is decreased. Next one is this regulation of CNS. So the in case of hyperthyroidism, the activity of brain is enhanced and the person become extra active and mm, suffer from nervousness and anxiety. While in case of hypothyroidism, this cerebral activity is decreased and uh, individual is individual which is related to the hypothyroidism become less active. While in case of endocrine gland, this endocrine gland already I have told that it involved in different kind of metabolic function and different kind of growth function also. So the other it hyperthyroidism enhances the secretion of the other hormones also from the different glands, while in case of hypothyroidism these symptoms are downregulated. And in case of sexual function, so as we have already discussed that hyperthyroid hypersecretion of these hormones involved in the development of secondary sexual character and all the other requirement. So this due to the hyperthyroidism sexually function is also enhanced, while in case of hypothyroidism this function are downregulated. And last one is the sleep. So when the person is affected with hyperthyroidism, then it is then it he or she will feel an anxiety and restlessness, and he won't be able to sleep. While in case of hypothyroidism, this person feel drowsiness and he will be able to sleep around more and more. So he feel drowsiness and sluggishness. So when we talk about the disorder which are related to the hypothyroidism, so three major disorder which are related to the hypothyroidism. One is cretinism, which occur in fetal stage when individual is suffered with less secretion of thyroxine, while in case of when this similar disorder occur in adult stage, then it known as a myxedema. And next one is the goiter, which generally associated with the supplementation of iodine in our diet. And one disorder which are related to the hyperthyroidism, which is Graves' disease. So thank you.